I've had the experience on several occasions of Thai funerals, and I must say that they are, to me, one of the most significant and single things about Thai culture. I find them really profoundly moving and very involving of the entire community. They're very beautiful. This video is about the funeral of Silaa Chaitongdee. Kun Silaa is Bon's uncle, her mother's brother, who died in a morning traffic accident on January the 13th, 2014 in the village where Bon's family lives, which is to say Nong Kwai in Nong Khai province. The funeral is an elaborate community affair, and there is a whole industry which is available to support it, including a rented sound system and small businesses that rent tables and chairs and awnings, etc. Some family members, especially the boys, will shave their heads and eyebrows and ordain for the day as a mark of respect and to make merit for the deceased. Girls and women wear white. A small platoon of people gather around, cooking and organizing things for the family. These will be neighbors and friends and family members, of course. The funeral procession travels to the local crematory in Nong Kwai village. A monk chants remembrances of the uncertainty of life and the opportunity that this life represents to penetrate the truth of the way it is. Every moment of the day one feels a sense of involvement and belonging to this important milestone. There's a famous chant which, translated into English, says, "All that is mine, beloved and pleasing, will become otherwise, will become separated from me." This is a frequent recollection that accompanies Buddhist meditation, and it is rarely more apparent than at these events. People are sad, but this sadness is viewed as a transparent and changing reaction to emotional loss, and not a permanent affliction or the expression of a victim of some tragedy. A natural event has occurred, and the individual is now freed from the suffering of this birth. Usually the casket is open, especially when it's taken to the crematory, and coconut water is sprinkled on the deceased face and body by all of those present, marking a final goodbye. Family and friends gather around for the final tributes and make their final offerings in preparation for the cremation. All things are changing all the time. Nothing can be clung to. Nothing is permanent. There's nothing morbid about this. It's an understandable and undeniable reality which, when used wisely, helps to provide an orientation to doing good in the world for ourselves and for our neighbors. The next day, some of the relics of the cremation, usually small bone fragments, some even glassy in appearance, are placed in a reliquary and taken to the family stupa at the temple. A final ceremony for depositing the relics marks the end of the funeral. While the monks chant a blessing, water is poured on nearby plants, symbolically catching the meaning and the intentions of those present to benefit the earth and all living beings.